What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Joey365 with another episode of Real African Stars, and I'm here with Christine.
Hey y'all. Christine.
Yeah.
He loves tearing up my name.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. We are at about 2,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the content. Give your input. It's greatly appreciated. Yes. How have you been, Kristen? How was your trip? Welcome back.
Thank you. My trip was nice.
Oh, yeah?
I got to spend time with family. I got to see some of my friends, so it was a really nice time. I got to eat something. I went to Harlem, my old stomping ground, so that was cool.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, but I spent most of my time in Jersey on the beach.
Oh, you went to the beach in New York?
I was in Jersey on the beach.
Was it dirty?
Yeah, it's relatively dirty.
You didn't go in there?
I didn't go in the water. No,
okay.
I was just tanning.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah. We got a great show for you today. Lots of topics to cover. With no further ado, let's get into it. Our first topic here, we're talking about, it seems that the House of Representatives just passed a bill that automatically registers men and women, both ages 18 to 26 into the draft. And we're going to give our input and let's see what the representative had to say and give our input. Let's play a little bit of the video here.
On passage of the bill, those in favor, please say aye. Those opposed, please say no. The ayes have it.
Mr. Chairman.
For what purposes, gentlemen from Washington, seek recognition?
I request a recorded vote.
A recorded vote is requested. Those favoring a recorded vote will rise. A sufficient number having risen, a recorded vote is ordered. Members will record their votes by electronic device. This is a 5-minute vote.
The House of Representatives passes a defense bill that automatically registers men 18 to 26 years old to enlist in the military. The House passed a measure Friday that automatically registers men ages 18 to 26 for selective service. It is part of the annual National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA, which sets the U.S. government's military and national security priorities for the next fiscal year.
All right, well, we get the gist of that. So, what's your opinion on that? Knowing that as a parent, you're a parent with a child that, well, he's not eligible to be drafted, but just as a parent, knowing that your kid could possibly be drafted, what is that? How do you feel about that? Or your input on the subject in general?
I hate it. I hate all of it. It feels like we're going backwards in time. I can't imagine being a parent and that being that my son being called to draft.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is very hard.
Just imagine the kids just graduating college. Everybody's excited now.
Or even high school, right?
Yeah. Imagine. That's what I meant, actually. Yeah. And you're being drafted right out of high school. It'd be scary.
Of course.
From videos that I've seen, a lot of kids are like, they're not going to go through it. Right. They'd rather sit in jail for 5 years and take the felony that comes along with it.
I agree.
A lot of people understand that I'd rather just sacrifice 5 years of my life instead of being killed at war.
Yeah.
Because that's definitely a possibility, especially a war that you didn't sign up for, one that you weren't a part of what started the war or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. It's just scary times, man.
It is.
And a lot of people just don't think World War III is possible, and it's right on our doorstep. And it's we all should be worried. We all should be definitely worried. But I guess that's all. What, did you want to add something?
No,
else?
I mean, and I think many people will take that option. I grew up just in a very religious household, and just thinking of that was going to war was not even an option. So if you were called or drafted, that was not even an option. And I'm sure religious objection is not even, you're still going to jail.
I think these people that are voting for people to get drafted and go to war, their children should be in the front lines. If you're going to make decisions for me to go into war, your children should be in the front lines. Like you're.
For real.
You got to have skin
And
in the
they
game, right? You got to have skin in the game, right? But that's not the case because most of these people are rich men, right? They're trying to make. Let's just be blunt about it. War is about making money.
Of course it is.
It's about money making, and you're not in control of that. We're not in control of that.
We are not.
It's just sad. It's sad. Well, I'm glad I'm over the age
Well,
to be drafted.
For real.
But we're gonna support our family members that do decide that they want to go fight. But me personally, if I was in that age group, I wouldn't go. So
Yeah. And
that's just my take.
I think we've all known people that have gone to the military, and my brother was in the military,
Was
and
he?
his experience was horrific. You
Yeah.
know, or even those who have, who have done their time and they come home. None of them come home the same. They all really struggle. Majority of them struggle with PTSD at various levels, or they're mentally or physically disabled in some way, and all defending our country.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad.
It's sad. I love the take. I love the take. Yeah. Let's move on to our next topic. You familiar with Chris? I'm sure you're familiar with Chris Brown. So what Chris Brown does is he I guess after his shows, if you want to take pictures with him, you can, right? And you have a lot of women that are willing to take pictures with Chris Brown.
Stuff these.
And apparently one gentleman didn't like the picture his girl took with Chris Brown and decided to break up his relationship. And let's watch a little bit of the video and give our input at the end of it. Let me move it up here. A young lady, there we go.
Which meet and greet did you have?
This is from Columbus.
Oh, Columbus.
Yep. Literally after my picture went viral, my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like Chris was too close on me. I was like, it's one of the most respectable pictures. It was like I was bending over grabbing my ankles. But I would trade my ex for meeting Chris Brown 100 more times. So definitely really, really worth it.
Why do you think that's funny? What's funny?
I think he's a bum. I mean, if you would trade your man for Chris Brown, it's like a picture with Chris Brown. Essentially, that's what she's saying. It doesn't give a lot to be like, what type of... I mean, for one, let me just, I'm just saying it's giving... No, it's silly. It sounds silly, but it doesn't sound like she valued the relationship very much, so...
Well, the ex-boyfriend came online after seeing that video and gave his input on what really happened in the relationship. He said that was the final straw because she was cheating on him. So obviously she didn't care about the relationship if she's willing to go and let Chris Brown rub on her booty. That's basically what that was.
And come on, that wasn't, again, like that one thing, well, let me not say that one thing. It sounds like the relationship was hanging on by the shred of their teeth. Doesn't sound like the relationship had a future anyway.
So that's why she let Chris Brown rub on her booty.
I mean, she can let whoever she wants to rub on her booty. She's not a married woman, so.
So if you're not married, you single, right?
I mean, essentially.
So then, what's the point of having a boyfriend?
Tell me.
A placeholder.
No, I mean, I think that first of all, it doesn't sound like this was a relationship that had a future. I don't know why either of them were staying in it. This says a lot about, I mean, people stay in relationships for various reasons, but if you're willing to go and take an inappropriate, I mean, I don't necessarily think that's inappropriate.
What?
I'm just saying, based on the society we live in, you think that's inappropriate given.
Wait. Let's say this.
People do this all the time.
Okay, let's put it in
You
perspective.
hug your friends like this.
You got me fucked. Stop it. No, I don't hug my friend like this.
You hug me like that.
No. Let me put it like this. Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, this
No,
have
hold
you
on, hold
seen the pictures? I mean, I get it as a man, right? It's like, I get it as a man. You don't want anyone else on your woman. And then again, what are the circumstances? They didn't have a relationship. He said it was the last straw on top of all of the She was already cheating on you. Why are you surprised that she would do something like this?
Good point.
If she was cheating,
Maybe he was trying
this
to.
ain't cheating. This is
That's
cheating.
more than cheating, man.
He's a celebrity.
If I'm in a relationship and you hug,
I mean,
if I'm
I
hugged
wouldn't
up-
do that.
Hold on, I go
First
to.
of all, I'm not going to no meet and greets with a celebrity. But
Listen,
I'm just, go ahead.
If I go to the Beyonce concert and Beyonce over there grinding on, well, okay, let's not use Beyonce. Yeah, nah, hold on. Let's use Beyonce. If she's married, whatever, you think Jay-Z'd be cool with her grinding on another dude on stage?
I don't know what he would. I think that there are certain things that entertainers do, right? If it is your job, like people in relationships or who are married, they have scenes where they're kissing people, making out with other people, butt naked with other people. Like I think that each relationship has a different threshold, has a different level based on, maybe some people don't find that. I mean, I don't think that that's wild. I don't. I wouldn't do it, but I don't think that this is something you would break up over your partner for. If you had, I mean, but a strong you would probably be there with your
Every
partner.
relationship should have boundaries.
It should have boundaries.
And I think she didn't respect the boundaries.
Now, did
So,
he break up with her because the
That's
picture went viral?
That's no. He literally said this is not the first time she's.
No, what
she's-
I'm saying
she's
that would he
cheating.
have broken up with her if the picture didn't? Because she said it went viral.
Oh.
Now, if it was just between them two and no one ever saw the picture, would this just be another argument? But it's because the whole world's seeing it.
I don't think
and you
it
have
would.
an ego, and you have,
I don't think it went viral. I think this video went viral of her saying that because Chris Brown takes pictures like this with women
Right.
all the time. So why would this one in
But
particular
if it's
go
your
viral?
woman and all of your friends see it, then yeah, there's some. Now, if no one ever saw it, would this just be an argument between the couple? One would never know.
If nobody, this is the same thing that happened with Omale when that girl went on stage with Omale and her boyfriend was in the stand watching her grind on Omale. There's no way in hell, man. The relationship is done after that. But I love the date though. I love it. Yeah.
Girl, grind on.
I guess.
I'll be
man.
stupid today. No, I mean,
Lord.
do what you do. Do what you do.
Let's see here. Let's move this over here. Let's see. This story came out today. It says Maryland Governor Wes Moore erases more than 175,000 marijuana convictions, I guess, in Maryland.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to that. What do you think about that?
I think that's phenomenal. And phenomenal.
That's a great thing.
Like, but anyway,
No,
it's
go ahead.
like, as you should.
Yeah.
Marijuana's freaking legal.
It's legal.
Get
You
rid
still
of
got
all
people
of them.
in jail
We should have
for
been
it.
got rid. Like, stop. Now that the government can collect a little change off it, now it's now we're getting
No,
rid
but
of
the
this
thing
stuff.
is,
Like,
they've been making money for how long?
Of course,
And these
of
people are
course.
still getting arrested for
And it's
weed. Like, come on now. And it's like that.
It's a
These
corrupt
laws
system.
these laws are put in place to target black people. Let's just be honest.
I can never congratulate. I don't ever think it's anything spectacular when a corrupt system is trying to
Right is wrong.
Right, you're not even trying to write it because you still there's a motive here. So yeah. It's like no, it's not impressive to me because it should have never been in the first place, and you've harmed multiple people's lives based on this foolishness.
Yeah, I agree. I love it. But shout out to Wes Moore though. At least he understands. This is why representation matters, right? Because you have a black man, he understands the system and knows where black people are being taken advantage of. Yeah, shout out to him. All right, all right. Our next story here, you have a transgender woman recently shares a story about how a man pulled a gun on her. I guess where was she at? I guess they were trying to get intimate in the bathroom. Ew. But let's let's see what she had to say and give our input. Yeah, play games, you get gamed.
I don't think it's gay that a straight man messes with a trans. I have dudes that know and take me out, take me to dinner, even here in Miami. The dangers of not telling is getting your head blown off. One time I didn't tell, and that situation was definitely crazy. There was this dude I was fascinated about, right? I knew he worked at this certain club. He was like a big guy at the club, whatever. Straight turn, educated.
He was straight? Or like
oh yeah, he definitely had girls. So things started progressing really fast. I was getting drinks. Next thing you know, I'm too drunk to drive. And so he was like, I'll take you home. We got in the truck. We went to his house. We go upstairs. Going to the bed. We get to the business. I'm over here like trying to act like I don't want to do nothing. And it's like the thing is when you don't tell him, you just hope and hope until like when it comes to that point that he accepts it, he got to touch it and feel it and notice certain things. And I was like, oh Lord, here it is. And instantly like snap. And he goes to his I'm transgender. I look good.
Okay. That's the gist of it. I think I've heard enough. What do you think about the games these people are playing? Could have cost their life.
His life. Hold on. I think it's a very dangerous game. I think it is. I mean, if it's a game you want to play, you want to put yourself in that predicament, what am I to say? But who would do that? Like, why are you doing that when there's so many men? If it's men that you want, there's a trillion men who would be completely fine with what you're doing. Why I think deception in general, I don't care what the deception is, but this is, she know what it is. You know what it is when you mess with a straight man who thinks he's being with a woman.
She said the guy was pursuing them in the club. I think she should have disclosed her sexuality to that, or whatever she did to her body. She should disclose that to that man, because not a lot of guys will take that lightly. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of instances where a lot of people have been unalive for being in that situation. And
why are people saying unalive?
Oh, because you're not supposed to say the other one.
Oh, online.
Yeah, online, basically. Well, okay. It triggers
Gotcha.
the algorithms or something. But yeah. Unalived on multiple occasions. So it's a dirty game, and you better understand the game you're playing when you're in it. So yeah, shout out to me for that. You want to comment a little bit?
I've got nothing else to say. I just think that there's a plethora of people who are okay with that. So why would you even take that risk? That is such a big risk, and it's only ever going to end up in you being like severely hurt.
I agree with that. All right, let's move on to another topic. We have here, it says Angel Reese hit with a flagrant foul, 1 for striking Caitin Clark in the head while she drove to the basket.
Is that a mollywop situation?
Oh, Lord. I want to know why. Let's watch the video first, and we'll give our input. Y'all got a lot to say about Caitin Clark, boy. You a lie. Let me play this video for you. Bring this down a little bit. Bring it up. There we go. Let's play the video, and hold on, let me get the audio right. I don't know why the audio, because there it is. As you can see,
Yep, across the head, and they will go to the monitor to review this one.
Yeah, that's right.
Being reviewed for possible upgrade to a flavor.
I think it'll be upgraded here to review it.
The foul, I believe, to Angel Reese. Yep, across the head, and they will go to the monitor.
It happens in sports.
All right, let's go this. But hold on, throughout the beginning of this whole WNBA season, we see Caitlin Clark being targeted by these women. You don't see that?
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I keep up with it. It's like they're targeting her. I'm not saying she should be treated with kid gloves or anything like that, but you just see the hatred for this girl because she's getting all the attention. She was the number 1 draft pick. She's supposed to get attention. I'm confused. So I think the animosity I see coming from the women is because they're like, oh, there are women who've been here before her and they weren't treated special. Why should she be treated special?
Why is she being treated special?
She's being treated special because the WNBA needs to grow. And to grow, you need a hero. You need a hero, and they chose her.
Okay.
She was the number 1 draft pick.
Okay. Well, what about?
She's like Steph Curry on the court.
All I'm saying is that looks like a normal foul to me. That's all I can say.
That's a flagrant.
I'm rooting for everyone black. That looks like a regular
Jesus.
foul.
We rooting for black people, y'all.
Looks like a foul to me.
But
another thing I can say is welcome. Whenever.
Wow.
Whenever white folks get treated like we get treated, I just say welcome, and they have these.
What?
I'm just listen.
Go ahead.
If we're using this as an example, it looks like they're playing a game of basketball. I don't see her looking at her head. I see her jumping, looking dead at the rim, and she's trying to block the ball. She hits the girl on the head. Like, why are we making this bigger than what that is?
Because
she hit her head.
Every game.
You never got hit in the head playing basketball?
I've been hit in the head plenty of times.
Okay.
I'm saying what the problem here is. It's every game. Whenever Caitlin Clark is playing, it's always her. Like it's like she's being targeted.
We don't believe you.
Oh Lord, there's video evidence. Like there's one game, her and another girl were fighting for the ball. This girl threw her, and like she literally threw her. I'm not saying, like I said, you shouldn't. She's just another player, but at the same time, you can see the hatred for this girl, and in the media.
Or is that what we're, be information bias? You're feeding me that information. That's something you want me to see, and I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No. I see a foul.
You
I see 2 women. I see one girl shooting. I see another girl trying to block in the back.
Hold up. Why you lying?
That's just a regular old foul that happens in basketball. My son
you wouldn't
has
get
done it
mad.
multiple times.
Somebody go across your head.
Oh, someone hits me. I'm playing basketball.
Let me put it like this: if that was anybody else, they would want to fight. These are girls, so I guess they want to hug and stuff. And
I don't see how that was intentional. I don't see where the intention is.
Look intentional.
Look, it's a
I'm not saying
fast-moving
that.
game.
Okay, I agree
and
with that.
she's blocking her from the back.
It's just
you may overshoot.
I think it's the optics. I think it's the way.
And it plays into the narrative
Yeah.
that we want it, not we, because I don't want it to play in that. But I'm just saying that's the narrative that we're feeding, that they're feeding people, and so that plays into it. Why not? Girl, keep playing. You're gonna get knocked about a little bit playing professional ball. Get used to it.
Playing with Kristen's crazy ass, you gonna get. She gonna tackle you playing football. All right, I guess. Let's give a shout out to Caitlin, man. Standing strong for the.
Shout out to the girl who fouled her. No, I'm kidding.
Y'all are dead wrong.
Just kidding.
Oh Lord Jesus, let's go to.
You want to be the one. You want to be one of them ones. That's what comes with being one of them ones, girl.
Oh my God.
Enjoy the ride.
So basically, beat her up.
Doesn't kill you, makes you strong.
Oh, okay.
Being alone.
We jamming, y'all. I'm feeling it. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. We have here, it says, Tems reveals her reason for wearing baggy clothes into the studio sessions. I want you to not be seduced by me. What do you think? Okay, let's hear her, what she had to say, and give our input.
I was going to a lot of studios alone, meeting people I've never met, people that I don't know, they don't know me, I'm unknown. I would message people, okay, I've been working on this, I want to share this because I know I have something, like I can help, I want to learn how to produce, maybe I'll be producing for people because of my objective, which is I just want to make music. I don't really care about politics or anything here. I just want to learn. I want to be here to learn. And if me being attractive is disturbing you, it's stopping me from me achieving my goal, I'm going to help you. So I would like, when I go to the studio, I wear like baggy clothes.
Stuff. Oh wow.
And I'm in my alpha mode. Because I want you to not be seduced by me. And I'm not going to be like, oh, it's your choice. It's fine, yes, it is your choice if you want to be seduced. But when I'm
That's little one.
yeah, and most of the time it works. Why? Because they can tell she's just here to work, and we work lots of things.
I agree with her. I think that's smart.
So what's your take on that, man? Since you're a singer, you've been in the studio plenty of times. You work with artists.
And there's a lot of men in the studio. You know, and I think, again, she's an attractive woman. She's shapely. And I think if you have an agenda and you understand men and how they move and how they work, yeah. If you don't want to be bothered with that and it's just like you're there, you have a goal you're trying to achieve, I think that's very wise.
I give a shout out to her because in today's world, right, most women want to use their body. You can see it. They want to use what they got to get to where they want to go, right? And I want to give a shout out to her because she's doing it the right way. When you watch her perform, it's not about the sex, it's about the music, right? And I like that she's focused on that, and she has a goal and she wants to accomplish it. And I wish more female artists would take her, I guess, her path or her advice and go that route. But most people are not talented, you know?
Yeah, and I think we have to have an environment that supports that. We don't have an environment that supports women doing that.
I agree
You know,
with
we don't, right? And it's unfortunate. It's just like, and that's not just in the music world, that's everywhere.
What do you think about sexuality in music and why that is what's being pushed today?
Why not?
Why not push sex?
Degradation of our people.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? That's what I mean. It's all an agenda. We all understand this.
Yeah.
And so, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Tems.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tems.
I think when you're making it to that level, you know, when you're climbing that, when you're in that industry, there's a lot of things you have to compromise if you want to be wildly successful. And,
So do you think that'll hinder her? Not.
I mean, I think when she's on stage, she is, I don't want to say provocative, but she shows her body. You know, there's some body being shown, but I think if she, like she says, she's going in there to learn about something and she doesn't want to, it's one thing when you're performing, it's another thing when I'm behind the scenes trying to learn maybe how to be a producer or how to do this. It's like, I wouldn't go to work dressed sexy. You know, when you're there to work, you're there to work.
Facts.
And it's like, there's an appropriate time for everything. And it sounds like she's trying to mitigate some of the challenges that she knows she'll have, given what she looks like and the body she has. I think that's brilliant.
Most definitely. Shout out to her. Yeah. All right. And our final topic we're going to tackle, all right. We have an artist here, Slim Thug. He came out and said, $1 million today is not enough. But let's hear his reasoning why. Let's hear his reasoning. Here we go. Give me a second. Let me cue the video. So let me see the whole thing. All right, let's see that.
Dollars is not enough. If you broke, stop saying, if I had $1 million, I'd be good for the rest of my life. No, you won't. If you broke, you got $1 million shit you gotta buy right now. You got $1 million worth of shit you gotta buy right now. You need a house, car. Most of y'all bad spending motherfuckers gonna spend money at the mall. You gonna go to celebrate, you got $1 million. By the time you do all that shit, you're gonna be broke again. So stop saying if I had $1 million, it ain't about a number. It's about being a hard worker every day and grinding every day and keep going and keep going. It's a lifestyle. It's not a destination. So stop putting a destination on your goals. If I had $1 million, no, grind every day and get you some income forever. Don't ever, if you.
All right. What do you think about what he had to say about people always, oh, I wish I had $1 million. If you had $1 million, what would you do?
Make that money grow.
Okay.
I'd be investing first. I would do what wealthy people do, right? I would buy assets first. The premise behind this is that it's like you talk to, I mean, I've been in rooms with millionaires and a billionaire actually. And $100,000 problems is $500,000 problems is $1 million problems. If you don't know what to do with $10,000, if you're irresponsible with that, you're going to be irresponsible with $100,000. You're going to be irresponsible with $500,000 and $1 million. In fact, you'll probably never grow to $1 million. So it's just like if you have a consumer's mindset and you don't understand cash flow and you don't understand assets, you don't understand how to use debt to scale and grow. If you don't understand those things, and you'll never even attract $1 million. What are you going to do with that money? Let's say 500. What money is energy. Money has to have a place to go. So, of course, if you have it has nowhere to go. First of all, you're never getting it, and then second of all, if you're irresponsible with money, you'll never be able to. That'll be the last $1 million you ever have.
Facts. You know? I agree with that. I think most people just think when they get the $1 million, all the things they would buy, they would go broke, just like he said. Majority of the people don't have an investing mindset. They don't plan for the future. It's all about now, right? Mm-hmm. They want the latest bags. They want the latest shoes, the cars. Yep. That money will be gone. That's why you see most people who win. They said the majority of the people that win $1 million in the lottery, they go broke. Or you see most of these athletes who earn a lot of money, they go broke because you don't have that financial literacy in place, right? And I think that's intentional. That's why they don't teach that in school, because they want you to be a consumer, right? Of course. They don't want you to be a producer and challenge these multi-million-dollar companies and shit like that. So they want you to be they train you to be an employee in their company, not a business owner. So. A lot of people don't have that thought process to even want to create a business. They're just comfortable because that's what they've seen. They've seen their parents be workers all their lives. So if you don't have I guess if you don't get out of that mindset, you'll remain in that mindset. So
I tell everybody, get a home-based business. Everybody can get a home-based business. All money, all wealth, everything is on the business side of taxes. It is not on the employee side. You will never become rich being an employee, ever.
Facts.
The amount of write-offs alone being a business owner is incredible. So. Yeah.
Well, that rounds up for our show today. I want to thank my guest, Kristen, for coming. Yeah. She's always welcome on this platform.
I think I caused a little ruckus today.
Did you?
I
doubt it. Nah, you're good. You're always good company. Shout out to you, Kristen. Yeah. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for our next episode. And we are out. We'll see you out.